Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Follow my career, FrostFlow Freights. You join me. We are back in Helsingborg. I haven't left. I don't know why I said we're back. We haven't left. I haven't got a job yet lined up. I've topped up the gas. We've got some fuel in the tank and I've had a little kip, so we've rolled on to the next day. So let's start up the engine. And I think we'll do a little bit. Let's get rid of this. Do it on the fly and see if we can find a job driving around town. Now, I'm not after anything overly big because my son still isn't sleeping very well and I will no doubt get disturbed during this journey. So I might look for a quick one, and once we are set up, we may even do a little bit of a musical episode. I'll find some music to put in. Should I mess up, should something interesting and such happen, I'll hop back on the mic and we'll chat about stuff. But I think just to have ease of the episode, if I do one with a little bit of a musical soundtrack sort of thing, a musical soundtrack. Rodgers and Hammerstein it up in here, bitches. Right. I'm happy to back the truck, people. Let's see what BHV have to offer contract-wise. We've got some cars. Oh, if that's a car, I'm not sure if we'd be able to pull that. If we can, I don't care where that's going. I'll take that. Let's see what they've got. Right, so we are in the freight market. That is all that. Oh, it's a long one. Okay, this will be probably a 2 or 3 parter. It's not the direction I want to go in, but it's the job they've got, and we've never pulled cars before. So there's that to it. It's, I should imagine that'll be a day. Yeah, probably a 3-day trip. So it depends on how this goes. We'll see. Maybe I could do this whole thing. Just take the job.
Let's do this.
If I can do this in one whole recording, as the man says, if I can do this, and maybe edit it a bit, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Who knows what this video is going to entail now. Get out the window like a dog, as always. Get it in reverse. Standard issues from the get-go. Hopefully you guys can hear me alright, and that's just loud in my headset and not actual game audio. If not, you might not be able to hear me at all. This will be 100% music episode. It's been a while, I can't remember how to connect. There's something over here. Nope. This is embarrassing.
Let's go.
There we go, I found it. So first of all, before we get carried away... Oh, it's given us a different route, different fastest route. Oh, this might be doable then. Maybe a 2-tripper. So I think we shall... How far is the dock? 116. So we'll get to... Gdynia, and then we'll check on time there and see what we're doing. Well, this is an interesting one. I quite like it when I don't know what I'm doing. And it's not that I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. I know what I'm doing. Driving a truck. But when we haven't got a fully laid out plan, whereas sort of quite recently everything's been quite well laid out, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing. I said we'd have a quick one, and now we could possibly be having a long one. Now I'm going to clip this. Please don't give me no room. Hopefully there's no oncoming traffic the other side of my mirror.
Ready to turn right.
Oh love, come on.
Turn right.
Just recently my mate 8-Bit was having some really good runs with some sensible AI. Seems I'm still getting the arseholes over here. So let's try and get out of... I forgot where we were now. I'm all afluster. Helsingborg. Let's get out of Helsingborg and hit some open road, hopefully. It's early morning. Got plenty of time on the clock. Let's just have a little look. 19 hours is the expected time, I think. That's what that's telling us. Let's bring up this one. Going straight on, aren't we? Yeah, just checking the map. So we've got 31 next rest stops. Okay, we've got a diff. Diff on, never mind. Let's go. Don't know why the diff would have been on. Oh, that might be when we got stuck. Way back when. I had to really give it some. I should imagine that was when the diff got put on. I've been driving with diff on the whole time. We'll try and get some outer cab shots and what have you today. Speaking of 8-bit, just popped up, popped right. I'm never sure whether OBS picks that overlay up. So yeah, 8-bit's on, doing a bit of trucking while I am. Good man. One day we'll have a truck together, mate. When my internet can handle it. It's letting me down in so many ways at the minute.
Right, and then exit right.
So yeah, internet woes all round. I just always have technical issues, full stop. That's just something we live with here on the MrFarquar gaming channel. Technical woes, that's what we should call it.
Turn right.
It's Kristen Star. How do you know who goes here? You've got no markers, so you just treat it like a roundabout. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it every time we come here. I do like the Scandinavian part of ETS. It's a really nice area. I think I like it because parts of it are a little bit homely. I mean, it's a little bit hillier, maybe a little bit greener than where I live. Certainly hillier than where I live. Very flat. I live on the east coast in Norfolk. I think the only place that's flatter is Lincolnshire. That is super flat. But we are pretty flat. And we're going to try, as always, to be fair, we always try. Instant free, no tickets. We'll watch our speeds. This is a nice bit of road. Very nice new bit of road here. Feel a little bit claustrophobic when I get in the narrow end, though. Don't they know how bad my driving is? We could be doing anything. I was chatting in my Discord a few days ago now, probably about a week ago by the time things come out, with I believe it was Cooper, saying about my looking and how I do it, whether I use the eye tracker and stuff like that. But no, this is all one hand on the wheel, one hand on the mouse. I'd like to look into eye tracking and stuff, so I also think that would help with the farm sim. But I do tend to try and sort of keep it natural, but I do find that quite often my hand on the wheel follows my hand on the mouse or my eyes anyway, so we still tend to go anywhere and everywhere. So even on a straight bit road, like here, and I look, and we can do all sorts, we're drifting over. I don't know why, because I'm not moving. I'm sure that didn't used to happen when I used to drive. I don't drive anymore. We don't talk about that. But anyway, back to the Discord. If you're interested, there are links down in the description. There'll be a link on the channel homepage, if that's what you call it. So yeah, come join us in the Discord, have a chat, find out what we do when we're not recording. There's chats about anything and everything. Just lately, been getting into a little bit of modding on FS. Although that has taken a little bit of a back burner because I've been trying to get content out on the channel while I've not been well, while the boy's not been well, and time has been limited. Also, we're going away soon, so I want to try and have something on there before we go away, because I don't want to be having it dead 4 or 5 days. We came back going so strong, and then I just got ill. Then Ube died, or Ube died, and then I got ill, and just made everything a lot harder. Lovely views. Nice. Nice. Little town on our left. Little farm here as well. Slow down for the farm. Just a little sea. Drifted right over on a straight road and I didn't turn the wheel. I could sense it though. Spidey senses were tingling. I could feel it in my arms. He's lucky he didn't get took out. Nice bit of bailing. See, we're going over. Right. I think I need to have the pull looked at. I think my truck just drifts all the time. There he is again. He's having issues. He's updating, I reckon.
Go straight on.
I was gunner anyway.
Go straight on.
Oh, there is a left. There's a little... Is that a little farmage or something down there? We could have gone down there anyway. A little village. Excuse me, I'm still really throaty. And that is the only issue, whereas if I do this continuous, I am going to have to keep clearing my throat. I think what we'll do is have a little musical interlude for a few minutes, and I'll come back to you in a bit.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, I wanna hate this, I'll go show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Well, looks like we're now approaching our dock. Slow down before we hit the was that Mazda? We haven't played Spot the Car in so long. I like the rockery here. Seems like a weird thing. Look at that. It's really cool. It's quite unique. Probably to this town, everyone's got it. Look. But yeah, that looks really nice. So I think this is our dockland here on the left. Polaris lines. Gdain.
Get ready to
Little
turn
jobbies
left.
there. Wee little jobby. Shouldn't say it, jobby in Scotland. A jobby's a poo. So I don't know why I
Turn left.
say a jobby. Try and swing her in. Oh, that's right. We do it just here. Nice. Gonna do our jobby just here. There we go. And we are going to Gdynia in Poland. Then we're going to Gdansk. I think we then travel down into Plock. And I think Sidels. Is that where we were going? Sidels? Anyway, let's go. Now we're off to Warsaw. That's where we're going, people. Now, where were? No point me asking you guys. Where were our? It's been so long. Honestly, it's terrible. Our lights. Oh, there they are. There we go. So we should be, if I bring it up, we should be well rested again on the trip. We've still got plenty of fuel. I think we're supposed to go that way. So yeah, we're going to I'm never sure it's Warsaw or Warsaw. Warsaw. I'm sure how we say it in English is incorrect. So 100% on that. But we could get some different scenery. Again, we've not done a great deal in Poland, sort of travel-wise, but yeah, right on. So who knows what we'll see? We just don't know. Actually, I've got my high beam on. I don't want that. We must have our lights on already. Let me out, brother. Yeah? No? No? Yeah? Yeah? No? Make a decision. It's... I don't think he was sure. But Poland is another one of them countries where I either know the cities because of football teams or people that I've worked with in the past have come from them. So that's it. That's as far as my Polish knowledge goes. But I'm sure the locals do not say Warsaw.
At the roundabout, take the first.
If you are Polish and you watch this, let me know. I could Google it, obviously, but it's more fun to get the interaction and reaction. A little bit stop. We still be on the brakes here. Still got my Spurs mug. It's not gone well. It's not gone well for most of the teams that I support in any sport at the minute. Come on, we can go. We can go. I do follow American football, and I am a big Indianapolis Colts fan. Have been since long before Peyton Manning signed for the Colts. It's terrible, terrible start to the season this season. Absolutely
Keep
awful.
left,
Dog shit.
then turn left.
That's what that is. Not been impressed. You know, in other sports, you know, I like to say I'm a big F1 fan, but I would never say I support a particular team. It's just not how I look at it. I like, well, not necessarily even like a set. I like different drivers. You know, I was a big Kimi Raikkonen fan. I like a lot of the young blood that's come in. I like Lando Norris, George Russell. You know, I am partial to a bit of Lewis Hamilton. I'm not a Hamilton fanboy though. They do my head in. I can't stand what we call the cult of 44. Obnoxious. A lot of respect for Lewis, just not a lot of respect for a lot of his fans. So yeah, I do like to see Merc do well, but I wouldn't say I'm a big Merc fan. If I was a fan of any team, it would be Williams, because how can you not love the legacy that is Williams Racing? You know, it's a bit watered down now that, you know, it's not in the Williams family anymore, but you still would like to see him do better, and hopefully next season, without Gutifi, the most consistent driver ever in Formula 1, yeah, hopefully they can have a better year next year. I've always been like, so I can never get about that sport. It's like when people are just like one driver or just one team. Like, just so how can you just be a Red Bull fan when so much about it is all about individuals? Like, if you're a massive Checo fan, but you're a Red Bull fan and you were hating on Racing Point a few years ago, like, how does that work? Or, you know, if you're a Red Bull fan and you were hating on Checo and Racing Point a few years ago, and now Checo's there, it's just, yeah, I just find that a bit weird. Whereas once you've got like a big team, like a football team, a basketball team, rugby team, cricket team, I get that about the club ethos and stuff, where you like to think there's stability and things don't change. As a Spurs fan, you know, we had way too many managers in the last 10 years, if not longer, to be fair. When you look into some teams that have done great in sport, legacy-wise, and you look at, you know, United under Ferguson, I hate to say it, Arsenal under Wenger, you know, these are managers that are there for long term and get success. Liverpool now, you know, the stability that's there in that team, and Man City over the last few years, and even Chelsea under Mourinho, not the longest reign, but success all the same. And then I look at my Spurs and I just think, oh, new manager every 2 years, fighting to keep hold of, you know, top strikers. You know, when we have players that say they love the club, play for the club, do anything for the club, die for the club, and then want to go elsewhere. I mean, I get that you want your silverware and we can stay in this lane, stuff like that, but then don't say the other stuff, because it's not true. And I think that's why sometimes with like the F1 thing, like, you know, Alpine all up in Fernando Alonso's back pocket, and he's just jumping ship because someone's going to offer him a 2-year contract rather than a 1-year contract and maybe a bit more money. But he's going to a crapper team, but a team that's performing worse. It just, to suddenly everyone that's an Alpine Renault fan suddenly hate Fernando Alonso, despite, you know, he's a Renault god, is because that's how passionate it sometimes is, and how toxic the F1 community can be of late. And people will blame Drive to Survive and Netflix and all that, but people have just got toxic with social media. People, I say it all the time, people are just too safe knowing they're not going to get smacked in the mouth for saying shit and being a dick. And that is an absolute fact. You'll have the biggest pussy who has never tasted their own blood, chat shit to you online, piss their pants if you raise your voice at them face to face, and that's the biggest problem with the internet. Hands down, my biggest problem with the internet. Probably my biggest problem with society in general is that you're not allowed to just smack people in the mouth for chatting shit, being a dick. Those were better days. When everyone weren't so protected. Maybe, possibly. He's got his beacons on. Should we have our beacons on? We've got this tasty load on the back. Can't really see it. We're doing a little bit of a night trip. And I tell you what, I slept twice to make sure that I could get a day run. And we're going to do probably a 60% night run here.
Go straight on.
We're going straight on. I'm probably going to shut up for a bit, and I'll let you digest the fact that I want to punch people for talking shit, and we'll have another track.
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
We're not as tough
I'm back, you know that I never left. I got tracks.
Well, that was silly.
Never guess, I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
We're not as tough though.
Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me.
Turn left.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
Judging by the queue of traffic behind us, I bet I'm not the only one who's pleased that the that truck's just pulled off. Hopefully, logs in front will go a little bit quicker, although 43 is the speed limit. We can't get past. Trying to adhere to the no overtake. I'm sure everyone else will prefer. Oh, we can overtake now. If we can get a safe spot. I'm not going to try and pronounce that one. Which province of Poland we've just arrived in. Feel free to have a go at yourself while watching. Nice clear sky tonight. Now I find that my only issue with the night journeys, no matter what time of day I do this, and I am doing it at night, but my issue is the same as you'd have in real life. It does make me drowsy, and I do this in my dark PC room anyway, so even during the day it's all blacked out blinds and everything, so it's always pretty dark. I did put some pictures of my current setup on the Discord recently. I shared some pictures of my son playing Farm Sim, and someone commented on how nice the setup looked, and I said it's just because it's dark. I turned the light on and took another picture, and it's a mess. I wish I was tidy with it. I always have intentions of being tidy with the setup and cable management and stuff like that, but I know I want to add to it. I know I want to get... I'm a long way off it, but I'd like to get some new monitors. I'd like to get a pair of twin monitors to set up, and then have this one set up somewhere else. And I'd like to get a proper nice boom mic rather than using a headset mic, which I think is, or I know is a large part of the issues I have with my audio. Not all the issues though. Sometimes software clashes without warning me and just F's everything up. But let's not go there because I've only just got over it. So yeah, I know there's more I want to do, and also I'd like to change like one of the desks. Then when I got everything I like, then maybe we'll cable manage and have things set up permanent. And I also show them, because obviously I have the wheel and everything there. I also show them a picture of behind me where my sim race seat is all folded up and tucked up in the corner because I put on too much weight during lockdown. It's not that I'm just like massively too fat to fit in it. It's just uncomfortable to sit in for too long because I've got big thighs now, and it just the metal frame of the chair doesn't feel good. So there's not much Formula 1 racing on my behalf happening because I can't fit my race seat. And playing Formula 1, for me, playing F1 and other racing games feels weird when you're sort of sat upright in a normal like gaming PC chair and at a desk. You do want to be down low, feet out in front,
Get ready to turn right.
in that position to really get into it. So for trucking and tractor driving and farming, absolutely fine in this position. And it felt weird doing tractor and in that position, which I didn't do a lot of. I just used to just move everything over for other things. Oh, it's going to be tight. Check on that in the mirror, and then check on that post. See, sometimes I can do it, and I can do it while chatting. Other times, I just smack straight into everything. But as a rule, other than in that poor little van up the arse, when I'm not having to commentate and talk and I can just concentrate purely on the drive, we do better. Hopefully there's no one there. What? See, I'd already pulled out. Someone drove into the trailer. Nice. Someone's just put a dent in a brand new BMW on the back. This ain't going to go down with the Polish mafia. So yeah, that's the sort of thing. Come join the Discord. We chat about all sorts. I think today, the day of recording this, so those in the Discord will know when I record. Talking about old gaming setups and Commodore 64s, Amiga 600s, Atari 2600s. For those of you who are as old as me, older, or a little bit younger, you'll know what we're talking about. And yeah, so it's just fun. It's somewhere, much like I've said many times, the whole point of this channel was for me to reach out, get in touch with some people during lockdown and during being stuck at home with a baby and moving away from my family, moving away from my friends. And this has just given me a more sociable outlet, and I don't really know a lot about how to set up a lot of the autonomous stuff with Discord. I've set up channels, there's some voice channels should multiplayer ever become a thing and we can all get in there and chat and do stuff. So yeah, I know how to do that, and it's been a great place to get to know people a little bit better. I'm terrible at remembering names, but everyone that has joined the Discord, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I mean, there's no real benefit to me, but I like that you're willing to come and be part of a community, and everyone's sort of helping each other out with different things. And you know, we set up a new channel quite recently, just about YouTube and Twitch, where people can ask questions, share advice, without spamming like, oh, my link, my stuff, this, that, and the other. We do have a content sharing channel, should people wish to use it, but it's not necessary. It's not overly spammed, to be fair, despite a lot of the people having channels. It's pretty cool. Everyone's mature and quite sensible with it, which is what we like. But yeah, we've got a channel set up where people just talk about setups, talk about ideas and what they're thinking, what they're doing, and that's quite nice.
Exit left.
So yeah, it's a mature space. Try and keep it that way. In that sense as well, for those of you that are younger that want to join, the language, as you would get from one of my videos, is sometimes a little bit mature as well, a little bit choice, but I just think it's a normal part of society now. It's nice to try and keep everything U or PG and stuff like that, but sometimes, you know what, life and the world is not rated for all or PG friendly. So that space is not either. It's not overly offensive. There's no rudeness, no rudeness, no bullying, no harassment, no discrimination of any kind. But you can put cuss words in if you wish, without being excessive, because then that's just more like. We're doing a delivery thing. I wonder if he's gone to the same spot. I wonder if he's got the spare parts to fix where my cars have been smacked about. The BHV delivery. That's the thing. Haven't done my VTC advert for a while. Haven't had them. I've been listening to. I use simulator radio when I do the farming. When I do my time lapses, you'll see it pop up. And I use Simulator Vibes is the one I go to, which doesn't get too many adverts, which is pretty good. Whereas some of the other ones, it's just, you know, I've done it before. Are you looking for a VHC? Do you want a virtual truck company? VTC, that's what it is, a VTC. All that. FrostFlow Freights. We are the VTC for you. Deliveries, dime a dozen. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're nearly there actually. I think we're in Warsaw. Warsaw?
Turn left, and then turn right.
A little bit of graffiti there. Anyone that can speak Polish? Is that Polish? Najsedes na Facebooku Wizarda na Merku. That was horrifically pronounced. I think someone wants you to visit their page on Facebook.
Turn left.
There we go.
Turn right.
I do well not to sing Beyonce every time he says about going left. You know the song, I'm not singing it. I think we've been
Get
here
ready
before.
to turn right.
I recognise by a little sense that we haven't been down there because the road's not yellow. We've been
Turn
somewhere a
right,
little bit like this
and then
before
turn left.
for deliveries. Probably in another Polish city, maybe. Because although we've not been here, we've definitely been to a
Turn
few
left.
Polish places. By the looks of it, they've given us an easy park, and they know we've been on a long one. All the way from
This is where it
Sweden.
ends.
Going. Well, not necessarily easy, we've got a gate in the way, but I think we can do it. We've got a little extra room in front to manoeuvre. Yeah, we got that. We got it. We got it, people. We ain't got it. We might have it. Oh, we got it. Boom-tastic. Stick that in forward gear. Handbrake on. Engine off. Disconnect. That weren't bad. Other than that little ding in the middle there. But we got some bonuses here for long distance, high value, fragile cargo, all the extras, 35 G's, nearly 36 grand, probably lost about 2 grand for the incident. And someone clipping the trailer, but I don't count that because that weren't us. Yeah, not a bad one. So that, my young Padawan, is the end of our journey and the end of our video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notification on, find out when new videos go live. As always, comments and feedback down there. How are you getting on with your trucking? I still want to get some ATS on here. I'm just so short of time at the minute. So much content has taken a hit. Hopefully we can get it all back up and running. You guys let me know what you would like to see. What would you like to prioritise on the channel? Farmer will always be here. I'll always try and get out trucking on the weekend. Is there anything else that you are desperately missing that we have done in the past? Please say SnowRunner. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye. Join the Discord.